So in this video, I'll set up the dimension styles for drawing 14. I have a blank drawing that I started from my template, and I go over from the Home tab, I go over here to the Annotate tab, and this is the text style. This is the dimension style. I'm going to go over here to this little drop-down arrow, and that opens up this Dimension Style Manager. I select Annotative, and then I say New. So now I'm creating a new dimension style, and I'm going to rename it, and I'm just going to call it, let's just call it Style 1. I'm not being very creative today. I've got my caps. Style. And we'll continue. Now I have all these tabs here to fiddle with. And the lines broken down into the dimension lines, which are these lines. And there's quite a bit of control on those. We're just going to leave those standard. And also our extension lines, we're going to leave those standard. But we're going to adjust this thing here, extend beyond dimension lines. And that's this little bit here on the extension line that extends beyond the dim line. And we're just going to edit that, and I'm just going to change it like that so that it's a little bit shorter. And then in the next tab, we're going to use the standard arrow, the closed fill, but just so you know, there's quite a few choices here. And for your architectural drawing, there's your architectural tick in case you're trying to do that one. We'll just keep those the same. And in this case, our instructions on Canvas are to make our arrow size 0.1. And then in here, on our text tab, make sure that your text style is here at CR1, which we set up in our template. And I think I might have forgotten here, center marks. Now these are not really the same center marks that we put in on our other drawings, those complex center marks. These are these little sort of guide center marks. And for our work, it's better if they're just turned off. So we're going to suppress those. And then on fit, this is where we could say, you know, we want the text to fit between the line or over the line. So if I put it over the line, I don't know if it'll show it to me here, but we'll just leave it the way it is, but make sure that you're annotative. And then for precision, this is where we set our precision, and for this drawing we're going to set it to 3, and we're not going to use those. One thing to note about precision is this is what AutoCAD reports back, you know, on the drawing, but it actually, you know, it's keeping the info at a much greater precision than so you can round up or round down. It doesn't actually change the data that AutoCAD is keeping on that point. A little bit to know. And oh, and then for suppression, now this is a style thing, but sometimes you want the front 0 to be shown, and sometimes you don't. So we're going to suppress leading zeros, and oh no, we're going to do it this way. We're unchecking the leading box. Checked for linear. Oh, checked for linear. Sorry. Check for linear. These are our linear dimensions. So check 0 suppression for linear. And then for your angular dimensions, which are these, uncheck. Okay, so now we're done. then you'll see, I'm back to my style manager. I have my style there. Just make sure you set it current. And once you set it current, you'll see that it shows up in this box up here. And so that's your style 1. Now when you go to use your tools, your dimension tools, you don't have to be over here and annotate. I like to set up the style here, but then I think it's more convenient if when you're on your normal drawing toolbar that you use this area for your annotation, and you'll see that is my current text style. I don't know, maybe I want to change that to CR1, and this is my dim style, and then right now we're just using standard on those. And that way when I start a command, dim, it starts right away using my new dim style.